What's up, guys? We got a first place deck profile here with the X-Saber list. I'm sure you guys love X-Sabers. He was able to win a hamster net that you only get from YCS. So how do you feel right now with taking Sabers and getting first place?
Hey man, gotta represent Monster Gamer over here.
Monster Gamer.
So yeah, no, I feel pretty good with the X-Saber deck. I was just like, actually I was just messing around. I didn't think I was gonna take a pod, but let's go.
Yeah, you actually took it. Very nice.
So yeah, I entered actually 2 other pods before this, just messing around, and then I figured out X-Sabers.
All right.
All right, let's start off with the monsters. 1 Morphine Jar, 1 Giant Rat, Sangin, Summoner Monk, Rescue Cat, 2 Ragigura.
Wow. Okay. Explain why 2 Ragigura.
Okay, so this one's a really good top deck, to be honest. Like, cause I play a lot of like protector cards. So if I just top deck it, which is fine, you know, summon it. Then I have my combos. Then I can also do different levels of synchros. So sometimes I would have 2 Ragiguras on the field, so I can make different synchro levels.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So and of course the 1-for-1 combo is just too strong. So I want to have enough. I want to have the targets in the deck if I have one in my hand for some reason.
Have there been games where you drew both of them and 1-for-1 in your hand?
Man, you just never know. That's how you got to play it.
Wild. It's the wild, wild west.
And of course the Summoner Monk, the Rescue Cat. I didn't do any hamsters or Rykos. I just didn't want to use my hamsters to summon an Airbellum and then have a dead Rescue Cat.
I see.
That's pretty much it. And then Sangin was I actually cited this out often, just because it was just weak.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I was like, I cited this out and cited out Giant Rat a lot. I never got this off, and I cited that out a lot.
Okay, got it.
So these 3 always cited out.
Okay. Check out the rest.
Okay.
The other X-Sabers, I'm assuming.
Yep. All right. And then the usual 3 Airbellums.
Okay, 3 of them.
3 Full Helm Knights. 3 Emmer's Blade.
There we go.
3 Ultra.
So these are pretty much the staple X-Sabers? So
yeah, none of these ever got cited out. They always stayed in. They're all really strong. I mean, I think people just underestimate the shit out of all of the entire deck for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So I won some games without even drawing Faltrol. So you don't need Faltrol to win. It does make you win though.
Yeah, it does make you win. Yeah, it's a win con. But it's not the only one.
No, it's not the only win con.
Got it.
Spells, enemy, the 1-ofs, enemy controller. That's like the 4th Book of Moon for me.
Okay.
And then I can use it for comboing off to take their monsters. So, rank control, 1-for-1, mind control, cold wave.
Okay.
MST, heavy storm. So all of these stayed in, never got cited out. Oh, and the 1 road right here.
Okay.
Level limit maybe. Oh, and swords are really nice.
Oh, okay. So explain these cards.
All right, so these 2. I actually took some games just because of this. Not as much with this, but it does like let me survive turns. So like, you know how it's really hard to keep a monster on the field?
Yeah.
If you just can keep like 1 extra saber on the field, just 1 extra turn, then you can just pop off the next turn. So a lot of the time I was playing super conservative, just holding my hand and not summoning monsters. So I would just keep at least 1 on the field and wait till I get my Faltrol. And then just I would sit on this. This happened in 1 game against a Blackwing guy. So yeah, I was sitting like this, then he goes Icarus attack, and I activate both because I'm like, they can pop 1, right?
Yeah.
And then I sided in a Starlight, so you'll see my side later, and then you know, he just ran into the sticky Starlight road.
Okay.
So this is hella good. And
it helps you get to the Voltron line.
Yeah, almost none of these got sided out, except when I was playing against Lightsworn, I would side these out, and sometimes I would side this out.
Wow.
Because I didn't need to see the Full Helm Knight all the time.
Okay. Is that your only target, Full Helm Knight?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only target.
So you got the traps.
Alright. Oh, sorry. 3 upstarts.
3 upstarts, yes.
3 Book of Moon, the staples. So these are really good. I usually side it out too. And then when I would get to 3rd game, because of time, I would just side out all 3.
Yeah, that's smart.
So often I was doing that. When I would get later in the game too, same thing, Solemn Judgment side out, because I don't want to go into time.
Yeah.
So Solemn, Call. That's it. Pretty simple.
Okay.
And I would side this out often. I'll side 1 of these out, and just that's it. Or like 1 of these, and then you guys can see the side deck.
Okay, cool. So you probably play a lot of spells because you want to resolve Summoner Monk? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I actually didn't really get off the Summoner Monk. I did it one time against Glads.
Yeah.
First game. And yeah, I just swept the Glads for the first 2 games. It's not supposed to be like that, but
it happens, yeah.
I just didn't draw back row.
Yeah.
I also kept opening heavy in the first play for Giant Trinade.
Yeah.
So,
you play more spawn trap removal.
Yeah. Side deck, I always sided these in when I was going second. Anytime I'm going second, I side these in. This came in against Lightsworn. That's really it. These are supposed to be Shield Crush. I don't have them, so and I never sided these in.
Why Shield Crush over Crossout?
I'm just thinking more like frog stuff and like I don't really care about like actual face down monsters.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so just defense monsters in general. I play level limit area B. Yeah. Like those can all kind of work together.
That makes sense. But
yeah.
Couldn't find it, so Shield Crush.
So and what I was doing often, if I'm not siding this in, this was always what's happening. That was consistently getting sided in. The same cards right here.
So you didn't main deck the bottomless, basically?
No. Yeah, so I'd bring this in. I brought this in against Vlads. Those worked against Vlads. I brought this in against Blackwings. He had a sick ass side deck with Snowman Eaters and Caiuses.
Right.
That was freaking dope. So that worked against Blackwings, of course. This one, same thing. I sit on my field, so I let them accumulate their field, and I'll Lightning Vortex my dead cards in my hand, of course.
Yeah.
Because you will have dead cards in your hand when you're playing Sabers, so discards are whatever. Giant Trinade, I mean, you don't need that much back row removal in the deck. Yeah. But if I'm going first or going second, I just go Cyber Dragon, and then I can, you know, do my Trinade play. I want to bait a back row. Yeah. And then start doing some plays because Airbellum was just doing so much work.
Yeah.
Airbellum alone was doing hella work.
Yeah. Underlooked Saber.
Yeah. In one of my games, I didn't have a Catastor, so we can talk about that when we get to the extra deck.
Okay.
Yeah, so Starlight, Torrential, Dust, Trap Stun, 2 Decrees. I never sided these again, because like these traps and all the traps in the deck were just better than Decree. Yeah. So, like, what was happening when I was playing this in the other pods was they just were going happy. You know, they were excited that they can just do whatever they want and blow up, and they blow up better than me. Yeah. So I had no protection.
So you would take these cards out in the future?
For sure, I would take out the Decree. That's probably it. I like the Torrential just because, like, if they overwhelm me too much, I can just Torrential.
Okay.
Yeah, it
what would
depends
you
on
take
the
out
deck.
for Decree?
No, it's hard to say. Honestly, I don't
Saber
know.
Hole?
No, I don't like those cards because they just rely on other cards. Yeah. It's a good card. I want every card to be active as soon as I get it. The deck's already behind. It's not a fast deck, so I feel like I'd have to be playing ahead to have a live Saber pool all the time.
Okay, sure.
So I mean, this will be up for, you know, whatever.
Up for discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. And your extra deck?
Extra deck's pretty generic. Kind of generic. Arcanite, Mistworm, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Black Rose, Colossal, Thought Ruler. I went into this a lot, Double Army Arm.
Okay, because of Regigura.
Yeah, Goyo, Branach. This one I went into a lot, Herbellum, Stardust Dragon, Double Gothams, and Gunlay. I went into Double Gothams a lot too. Okay. Yeah, so monsters they actually saw was like mostly this. I took a game because of the their names. Yeah, and that's it. Like that's what was actually played. Everything else didn't really see any play.
Okay, cool. What were your matchups throughout the whole day?
Yeah, so I mean, for that pod, the first one was Glad Beast, and honestly, I had the Trinade Resticat. I had Resticat both games, and one was Summoner Monk, one was Resticat. So, and I had the back removal, so it was pretty easy to get rid of the pods. Second one was long. We almost went into time, but I was playing against Blackwings.
Blackwings, okay.
Yeah, I took first game. That was like whatever, but second game was the one that kind of took the longest. Yeah. Like we were just going back and forth about everything. Yeah, he just OTK'd me eventually. Like he got a Dark Arm Dragon. I was like, oh, well, you know, that it is what it is.
And then second pod.
Oh well, this is all the pot that I won.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I can tell you about all the games that I did today.
No, just do all the ones that you won.
Yeah, the one I won. So how I took that game was basically both Icarus attacks that he activated in third game got negated.
Like
one was Starlight Road, and the other one was Stardust Dragon. He just ran it he was doing a different play in his head, but he didn't resolve it correctly.
I see.
So that's how I took that. And then Light Storm, dude, this guy opened the nuts. Like first game, I was just poking with Air Bellum, trying to get rid of his hand. Like the whole point of the deck is just trying to get rid of their hand. Whereas that's just the win condition. And that I was able to do that the first game. Second game, he kept opening this too. Like Solar Recharge started the Light Brigade. I was like, this guy's broken. Like he was always having live JDs. It was insane.
Yeah.
I lost that game. He kept. Basically, what happened was he had a JD that was live. He just kept blowing up my Empress Blades and all my set monsters. He had enough life, and that's it. He just took the game. Third game, I didn't win with Falter or anything. I just won with a lot of beat sticks.
Surprising, huh?
Yeah. So, well, not beat sticks. I had a level limit area B. I did a lot of the work actually. So I don't think he knew this, but he didn't use the track to attack my monsters or anything like that because he couldn't copy the monster right, get on their level limit. He was using Card Trooper, and I kind of controlled that game kind of quickly because of God's Z-Call. God's Z-Call is just broken, so I was just purposely trying to poke at him. I Lightning Vortex per game.
And the interaction between level limit and Lila makes it so you can protect your back row, basically.
Yeah, the interact well, I bottomless his Lila. In that round, I just bottomless his Lila straight up. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. Okay. But level limit with Full-Helm Knight's broken.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of work. So was Book of Moon with Full-Helm Knight. Yeah. But the other games, the other pods, I lost against a Gaia deck, Evil Hero Gaia.
Dark Gaia.
Yeah, Dark Gaia. Man, I wasn't reading the cards. I didn't know Gaia Earthplate is any time just to attack it.
Yeah.
So I lost the game because of that, or I lost the match because of that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if it's face down like you Book of Moon it and you attack what I did was I took his Card Trooper, I attacked the Card Trooper to his Gaia, and I was planning for the guy to die so I can poke his hand with my Arbella. Okay. But that didn't happen because my Card Trooper was now at 850 or something like that and couldn't get over the Gaia play. So I had to kill the Gaia, and I just basically lost because of that play.
Got it.
Read your cards, guys.
Yes,
read the damn cards. That's literally what happened. Then I played against my homie Derek for another round. He beat me. It was against Black Wings. He said it was pretty hard, and we were play testing last night with Sabers against Black Wings, and Sabers was doing really well, surprisingly. So there's that.
Yeah, so Sabers are definitely slept on, and I encourage you guys to look into it in the future.
Dude, I want to see more of these. It's funny as hell.
The mirror match is pretty bad though, because the trap card, God's Emergency Call, can revive from other people's graveyard.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's broken.
So it gets kind of toxic. Yeah. But thank you for the deck profile, and congrats on your hamster mat. And I'll see you more in the future. Multi-monster deal, right? Monster Mola.
Thanks.